David and Goliath. Long ago, in a land of green, rolling hills, lived a young shepherd boy named David. He may have been small, but his heart was full of courage and sweet songs. He watched over his flock of fluffy sheep, making sure they were always safe and happy. One day, a fierce lion crept out from the bushes, its eyes on a little lamb. But David wasn't afraid. He stood tall between the lion and his flock, ready to protect them with nothing but his shepherd's staff and his brave heart. Not far away, there was a very, very big problem. A giant named Goliath, who was as tall as a tree, was scaring everyone. He wore shiny armor that clanked with every step, and he shouted with a voice like thunder. None of the king's soldiers were brave enough to fight him. David came to the army camp to bring food to his older brothers. He heard Goliath's booming voice and saw the fear in the soldiers' eyes. Why is no one stopping him? David wondered aloud. I will go and fight him. The king heard about David's offer and wanted to help. Here, the king said, wear my armor. But the king's armor was much too big. The helmet fell down over David's eyes, and the heavy armor made him wobble. I can't wear this, David said with a giggle. David knew that real strength didn't come from armor. His strength came from his faith in God. He walked to a little stream and carefully chose 5 smooth, round stones, placing them in his shepherd's pouch. David walked out to face the giant. Goliath looked down and saw the small boy. He let out a mighty laugh that shook the ground. Am I a dog, he roared, that you come to me with a stick? But David was not scared. He called back. You come to me with a sword and a spear, but I come in the name of God. Then he took one of the smooth stones from his pouch and placed it in his sling. He swung the sling above his head, around and around. It went faster and faster, making a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh sound in the air. And then he let it go. The little stone flew through the air and hit the giant right on his forehead, and the great big Goliath tumbled to the ground with a loud thud. The small shepherd boy had won. It showed everyone that it doesn't matter how big you are on the outside. What matters is how big your faith and courage are on the inside. Everyone cheered for the brave boy. And do you know what the name David means? It means beloved. He was beloved by everyone for his courage and his good heart. So as you fall asleep tonight, remember David. Remember that even when you feel small, you have a big, brave heart inside you. Good night, my beloved.